ইটালিয়ান অলিভ অইল আৰু ভেষজৰ গুণেৰে সমৃদ্ধ জেক অলিভ অইল বডি অইল।
Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma accorded warm welcome upon arrival in Bhutan. Chief Minister Sarma to address top ministers and business leaders in Himalayan Kingdom in Assam investment meet this evening. Big statement by Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh says certain agencies giving misleading feedback to central leaders. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh condemns killings of migrant workers, announces rupees 10 lakh ex gratia. Miligat Nehu Vice Chancellor Professor P.S. Shukla extends leave for 15 days. Extension comes amid delay in submission of probe report by two-member Central Committee. NSA Ajit Doval to visit China tomorrow for special representative talks. Discussion on LAC truce during visit, say reports. And Manipur gears up for second edition of the Northeast India Film Festival. All eyes on major event in state plagued by violence since May 2023.
News at 5 is brought to you by Patanjali Dant Kanti Full Fresh Oil India Limited and Narrow Leg Paints Beauty Gold Washable Sofa Plus Save.
Alright, straight to the top focus at the SAR. Well, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma was given a grand cultural reception at Delhi Maritime in Thimphu over his arrival at the Bhutan capital. Chief Minister Sarma arrived on a historic Bhutan visit today afternoon accompanied by his wife and CMD Prides Entertainments Private Limited, Riniki Bhuya Sharma. The Assam Chief Minister was welcomed at the Paro International Airport by Bhutan Foreign Minister Leonpo D.N. Dungel. Well, Chief Minister Sarma, who is on a 4-day official visit to Bhutan at the invitation of King Jigme Kheshar Namgyal Wangchuk, will next address the high-profile Assam investment meet in Thimphu. Our editor-in-chief Wasbir Hussain, who joins us from the newsroom, brings us exclusive details of the visit and the significance of the trip. So now I'm being joined live with our editor-in-chief Wasbir Hussain. So Wasbir, historic visit there, first by any Assam Chief Minister. So how significant is it, Wasbir?
Absolutely. First of all, let me tell you, this is a very historic visit of Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma to Bhutan because this is the first visit by any Chief Minister of Assam to the neighboring Himalayan nation of Bhutan. Bhutan shares a 267-kilometer long border with Assam, and there has been always a very cordial and warm relations between the people of Bhutan and the people of Assam. Of course, in Bhutan has been a traditional ally of India, and now, the big story at this point is that Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma landed in a Drew-Care flight from New Delhi at Paro shortly before 3 p.m. IST, and he was received at the airport by Leonpo D.N. Dungel, Bhutan's foreign minister. He was accorded a red carpet welcome at Paro, and then his motorcade drove about 45 minutes distance from Paro to capital Thimphu. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma is accompanied by his wife Riniki Bhuya Sharma, who is the chairperson of the Prides Group, Northeast India's biggest media conglomerate. There are several top Assam government officials accompanying him, besides representatives of trade and industry bodies like the Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Upon arrival at Thimphu, he was driven to the La Meridian Hotel, where he is going to stay during the 4 days that he is going to be in Bhutan. He was accorded a cultural reception at the lobby of the hotel, where the several other ministers and dignitaries had received him. But at this point in time, the big development is that the breaking news is that Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma and his team is going to have a high-level business meeting where they're going to make a presentation on Advantage Assam 2.0. This presentation is significant because it comes ahead of the Assam Infrastructure Investment Summit that is being held in Assam in the month of February, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to attend. Now, in this meeting in Thimphu that is going to begin a short while from now, Bhutanese Prime Minister Mr. Tshering Tobgay is going to be present, apart from the Foreign Minister Mr. D.N. Dongyal, the Trade and Industry Minister of Bhutan, the Power Minister, and most importantly, of course, the Chairperson of the Royal Privy Council. Now, it is going to be a 100-member gathering that will comprise top business leaders from Bhutan, apart from dignitaries and opinion makers of Bhutan. This meeting that Himanta Biswa Sarma and his team is going to make a presentation on Advantage Assam, which is, and as I said, this meeting in Bhutan is coming ahead of the investment summit that Assam is hosting in the month of February, that will be attended by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now, Bhutan has accorded a very, very special treatment to the Chief Minister of Assam, considering that Assam is the closest Indian neighbor of Bhutan and shares, as I said, a 267-kilometer long porous border. In fact, most of the roads, almost all the roads to Bhutan connecting to India and including one part of Bhutan to another crisscrosses several Indian states and Assam included. There are several roads that go into from Assam that goes into Bhutan, and if a person from Bhutan has to travel to another part of Bhutan, at certain stretches they have to go via Assam. So this is the closeness between the two countries. Now, there's a special bond that was forged between Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma and His Majesty King Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuk, because in November last year, the king also made a very historic trip to Assam because he was the first Bhutanese monarch to have visited Assam, despite the closeness of the two countries, the closeness of Assam and Bhutan. That November visit had struck a chord among the people in Assam. The King Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuk, as I said, had struck a chord during that visit in Assam. And he had met Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma more than 2 times during that visit, and they struck a rapport. That is the background in which the Bhutanese government had extended this special invitation to Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma to be the chief guest at Bhutan's National Day celebrations tomorrow, where His Majesty the King is going to give his customary annual address to the people of Bhutan. And Bhutan, as you know, is a tiny Himalayan nation of roughly about 800,000 people nestled in the Himalayas, and one of the last pristine carbon neutral state in the world. Now this visit, as I was saying, the Bhutanese government has accorded a very, very high significance to Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma's visit, and that is no wonder the Prime Minister and the Foreign Minister themselves going to be present at the Advantage Assam business meet that Dr. Sarma and his team is going to present a short while from now in Thimphu. Tomorrow morning at 8:15 Indian Standard Time, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma will arrive at the grounds where the National Day celebration is going to be held, and where His Majesty the King is going to address the gathering, where Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma will be the chief guest in that meeting. Now, thereafter, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma will call on Bhutanese Prime Minister Mr. Tshering Tobgay and have lunch with him. That is the plan. And later in the afternoon, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma will reach and his team, accompanied by his wife, will reach Tachijong. That is the official residence, and that is the seat of power in Bhutan, the Tachijong. Where His Majesty the King receives foreign dignitaries, and upon his arrival at the courtyard, there will be a ceremonial procession that will leading Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma to have that meeting with His Majesty the King. And later on the 18th, that is on Wednesday, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, apart from other engagements, will have a private meeting with His Majesty the King, where the King Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuk is granting an audience to Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma and his better half, Riniki Bhuya Sharma, who is the chairperson of the Pride East group in the Northeast. Now, these are the major programs of Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, and as I said, the direct meeting with the Prime Minister and meeting the King, His Majesty the King, and a private meeting with His Majesty the King. All this goes to signify that Bhutan attaches great importance to India, and Bhutan attaches great importance to its nearest neighbor, that is Assam. Priya.
Right. Wasbir, how significant is the business meet, the address by Assam Chief Minister today, taking into account that the Galefo Mindfulness City will come up soon, just across the Assam border?
Well, yes, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma is also going to be given a presentation by Mr. Lote Tshering, the former Prime Minister, who is currently the governor of the Galefo Mindfulness City. As you know, Galefo Mindfulness City is coming up in Galefo over a 2,600 square kilometer area, and that Galefo Mindfulness City is just on the border with Chirang district of Assam, and it is just about 56 kilometers by train from Kokrajhar and about 30 kilometers from the district of Chirang. So it is right on the border with Assam that Bhutan is having what it calls the Galefo Mindfulness City. It is a vision of King Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuk to build up a modern city with all infrastructure, but in sync with the Himalayan ecosystem, in sync with Bhutan's ecology, without harming the country's ecology. So this is a very, very unique city that is going to come up in Galefo, and already top investors from around the world have shown interest in the Galefo Mindfulness City. And His Majesty the King had several rounds of talks with Indian Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi, and the last was being less than a fortnight ago when the King visited and met Prime Minister Modi for the second time in about 2 months to discuss, among other things, the Galefo Mindfulness City. So and as I said, the governor of the Galefo Mindfulness City, Mr. Lote Tshering, is going to give Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma and his team a presentation of the King's vision of what the Galefo Mindfulness City is going to be, how it is going to be built, what it is going to house, and what will be the significance of that visit. Now, therefore, this business meeting that Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma is going to attend and host, actually address a short while from now in Thimphu, which will be attended, as I said, by the Prime Minister of Bhutan and several top ministers, including the Foreign Minister, the Trade and Industry Minister, the Power Minister, and several other dignitaries, several scores of business leaders from Bhutan. This goes well with the Assam's importance the moment Bhutan comes up with the Galefo Mindfulness City. And I'm sure Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma is going to talk about his plan to go in sync with the Galefo Mindfulness City, because since if you have a mega city right across the border, that means obviously one would expect that there will be a lot of infrastructure developments across the border in Assam. So this is a highly significant meeting that is going to take place in Thimphu a short while from now. And this investment summit that Assam is hosting in the month of February, which will be attended by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, is one of a mega vision of Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma to boost infrastructure and to make Assam one of the 5 top cities in the country. Priya.
Right, Wasbir, thank you so much for all those details.
News to keep you ahead. Evening Prime, every day at 7 p.m.
বিশ্বাস কৰাৰ আগতে পৰীক্ষাটো কৰি লও মেডাম।
পতঞ্জলি হানিক পৰীক্ষা কৰা হৈছে বিশ্বৰ প্ৰসিদ্ধ লেবত, আৰু পতঞ্জলি হানিয়ে পাছ কৰিছে বিশুদ্ধতাৰ 100ৰো অধিক ইন্টাৰনেশ্যনেল পেৰামিটাৰ্ছ। সেইটো হৈছে মোৰ বিশুদ্ধতাৰ নায়ক
পতঞ্জলি হানি, 100ৰ ভিতৰত 100।
At 7:30 p.m. tonight, the unmissable Ustad Zakir Hussain interview with Wasbir Hussain.
স্নেহ বন্ধনে লৈ আহিছে স্বৰ্গীয় কৈলাশনাথ শৰ্মা সোঁৱৰণী শীতকালীন শিবিৰ। অহা ২৭ৰ পৰা ২৯ ডিচেম্বৰলৈ চলিব এই শিবিৰ, য'ত থাকিব ৩ বছৰৰ ঊৰ্ধৰ শিশুসকলৰ বাবে নৃত্য, ছবিৰ লগতে শিল্পকলা, যোগ, দবা খেল আৰু কেলিগ্ৰাফী। পঞ্জীয়ন মাচুল ৫০০ টকা। যোগাযোগৰ নম্বৰ 8135805110।
Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has levelled serious allegations that certain central agencies have been disseminating manipulated information on the situation in the state with central leaders. The Chief Minister also indicated that this is one of the reasons why the state has been